Hey, good Friday morning, everybody. It's finally Friday. It's April 11th, and I'm Chris Allen here with your 270 weather. Weather for the 270 area code and beyond. Well, we didn't have much of a deal yesterday, which was good. We didn't want it. We had had enough rain, thunderstorms, severe weather. I mean, there were a couple of warnings that came out, severe thunderstorm warnings, but they were for brief gusts of wind over 60 miles per hour. And then there were some reports of hail in a couple of spots, but they quickly died out. There was just not a lot of support for those thunderstorms yesterday. I didn't really hear of anything that was all that rough here. It was pretty tranquil, which is good. We don't need any more rough stuff, and I don't think we'll see anything too rough in the coming days. Here is the view outside. It's a much prettier picture than what we saw yesterday afternoon. We're seeing some clouds and a little morning sun, but it's nice. It's a little chilly with temperatures in the 40s for the most part. And with a light north wind today, I think we're going to pretty much stay chilly, mostly in the 50s. Cloud cover, yeah, it's kind of going to look like this all day, mainly cloudy, we'll call it. There may be times when it's partly sunny, but clouds will be with us for much of the day. So I think most of the rain is gone, as I'll show you coming up on the radar. In the meantime, let's check out the numbers from yesterday. We had a high of 76. That felt good. It was 7 degrees warmer than normal. The normal is 69 for a high temperature, and our low was 48. And at the Bowling Green Airport, we only picked up 3 hundredths of an inch of rain, not 3 tenths, but 3 hundredths. It's like a little bitty raindrop or two. Not much. Some of you picked up more than that, especially north of Bowling Green, but it wasn't much, and we weren't expecting much. Here is a look at the radar. Now, I got a lot of stuff turned on here because I also wanted you to see that the river flood warnings continue, and then we have, of course, the frost advisory that is going to be in effect again tonight. That's right. Here from Plano, Bowling Green, north and east. Everybody's under another frost advisory. See all the towns listed there that are under and all the counties. Starts at 1 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning, and goes until 8 a.m. So as we get into the overnight hours, temperatures as low as 32 will result in frost formation. So there's your time span again, 1 a.m. Central to 8 a.m. Central. Frost could harm sensitive outdoor vegetation. Sensitive outdoor plants may be killed, or you know, if they're left uncovered. So you got to cover them up, not with plastic, but like with a sheet, something that's breathable. Plastic is not breathable. So use a sheet or bring them in, because that frost advisory, as you can see, takes up a good chunk of the area tonight. And I do think we'll get as low as 34, 35, but some locations will only get, well, they may drop into uh, 32, 31. It depends on where you are. But yeah, that's tonight, early tomorrow morning, actually. There's the radar without all the advisories turned on. You can see the pinwheeling motion here. That's where a low pressure system is. See that swirl? That's what touched off the rain yesterday. And some of you north and east of Bowling Green may get in on some of that little bit of light rain this morning. It's not much of a chance, but it's a chance. Light rain, it is. It's not very organized. I mean, it's organized around the low pressure system, but that low is just working its way out of the area. So that's why I say much of the day is just going to be cloudy and cool. I don't think we'll see any more thunderstorms. There's not support for it. It's just going to kind of be one of those days where it's just kind of, I wish the sun would come out. Well, it may come out temporarily, but it's not going to be a totally sunny day. And it's going to be on the cool side. As I mentioned, here's a look at mesonet temperatures as of 6:58. We're only 2 minutes away from 7 a.m. Central Time. If you're watching this later, here before 7 a.m., temperatures in the 40s. Yeah, there's a 50 or so that's showing up here and there, but it's cool. Uh, Rainfall past 24 hours. You can see that none of the mesonet sensors in Warren County picked up on anything, but was 5/100ths of an inch in Franklin. Um, that same thing up in Ohio County. Some back here to the west. Everybody just about less than 1/10 of an inch until you get further east, and that's where we saw like over towards Somerset and Monticello, 1/4 inch to 1/3 of an inch. But really, much of our area yesterday afternoon just didn't get anything. And then we went under that severe thunderstorm watch for a few hours, but it proved to be just irrelevant. I mean, it just nothing. I was kind of surprised they put it out, but everything quickly died because I saw the dew points. The dew points were only in the 30s. And I'm like, there's just not enough support there for severe weather. And we had a couple of warnings and that was it. And then it was over. They all fell apart. Winds this morning coming out of the north, little northwest at about 5, maybe up to 10. Not much of a breeze though until you go further north, as you see here. Northern Kentucky's getting a nice north breeze at 15 or higher. And that's where that swirl, that low pressure system is. So yeah, it's going to be one of those situations where if you're closer to that low pressure system swirl that I showed you on the radar, then you're more likely to get a little bit more wind. How about the satellite view this morning? High resolution satellite showing mainly cloudy skies until you go a little south and west of Bowling Green. Then we start to see some sun over in the western part of the state. But understand these clouds are swirling backwards. In fact, let me put this into motion so you can see it. See that? See how they're swirling back toward Bowling Green? That's why I'm keeping it mostly cloudy because the clouds are tending to swirl back toward us to the west. So I think, yeah, Western Kentucky, you may see some sunshine as you're seeing it now, and mainly just a few scattered clouds. But Bowling Green and east or Bowling Green and north, you're going to get some of that low pressure swirl from the cloud cover as we go through the day. I mean, it may not stay cloudy all day, but at least starting out this morning, it will. Let's go to the maps. And there's our low pressure system that is now swirling over southeastern Kentucky, throwing some of that light rain back our direction. Here's the front and the chillier air that's in place. All of this will continue to move away as we get into the afternoon. Here's tonight. Skies will clear, and that's going to allow our temperatures to fall to near freezing. Therefore, the freeze watch or frost advisory. It's a frost advisory. It's not quite the freeze warning that we had a couple of nights ago. Not quite as cold. Here's Saturday morning, early high pressure, giving us a beautiful day tomorrow, Saturday. Temperatures right up near 60. Here we go into Saturday afternoon, early Sunday morning. This is Palm Sunday. More beautiful weather. Unable to load weather data. Why? Why do you do this to me? Let me hit the refresh button, see if that makes a difference. Oh, it did. Wait a minute, but I gotta stair step it back over to Sunday. Sometimes everything doesn't load like it should. So there's high pressure Saturday evening, right over the area. It won't be quite as chilly. We'll be upper 30s, closer to 40. So we won't have to worry about frost Saturday night, just tonight. And then here we go with the warmer southerly winds on the backside of the ridge of high pressure. This is Sunday. This is Palm Sunday. It is going to be a beautiful day. Um, so if you've got plans on Sunday, gorgeous. A little bit more of a southerly breeze, which is going to warm us up to near 70. Here we go into Monday. Now, Monday, there is a chance of showers. This will come in Monday evening ahead of this front, but this does not look all that potent. It may be a little bit like it was yesterday, but look how quickly it moves away. This is Tuesday morning. Everything's gone. Here's Wednesday, and here we go next Thursday when there is a chance of rain moving back in. We just have, one system after another coming in. None of these look severe, okay, or heavy rain producers. But of course, we'll keep an eye on it and watch what happens because, things do change. Here's a look at the model blender. Like I said, we'll go upper 50s to about 60 today. And then here's your frost advisory tonight, 35 for Bowling Green. But some of you could go 34, 33, 32. I don't think you'll do 28, 29. That would be a freeze, hard freeze. But this is a frost advisory, which is a little bit warmer than a freeze warning. So it's not a killing frost type situation, it's touches of frost. Then we go 60, 61 tomorrow for Saturday. There's your beautiful Palm Sunday with a high around 70. Then we warm all the way into the mid 70s. Monday, with it will come that chance of rain Monday night when we fall into the upper 40s. Then we cool off for Tuesday, low 60s, then mid 60s, 70, mid 60s, 70s throughout that period of pretty much all next week into next weekend. Temperatures pretty much where they should be. Normal high is 69. And then it'll go 70 and then 71 as we go through this period of 10 days. And we just keep getting closer to that normal high and even exceeding it on several occasions, as you see there. Here is a look at the 7-day forecast as I put it up last night on News 40. 60 today. Yeah, 20% chance. Some of you, again, north and east of Bowling Green will get a shower. I think you'll get a light rain shower, especially this morning. Those of you that live south and west, you're going to see a little more sun breaking through the clouds. 35 with that touch of frost tonight, then 60 again tomorrow, more sunshine. Palm Sunday, there's your beautiful 70. 75 Monday with a chance of showers, not a big chance, and it's a fast moving system. Then a cooler 62 Tuesday, 64 with a shower chance Wednesday, and then we go 66 and cloudy next Thursday. All right. I think that's pretty much it. By the way, if you would like to become a sponsor here on 270 Weather, send me an email. Or if you just want to send me an email just to talk about the weather or ask me a question. But I'm looking for sponsors. I kind of had a change of heart on this. I said at first I'm not going to do that, but I thought, looking at the business end of this, why not? So if you'd like to sponsor this that you're watching right now, and it does reach hundreds of people daily, but when there's bad weather, it reaches literally thousands of people in the 270 area code, or even the 364, or even the 606, or the 502, or the 859, because I have people from all those area codes that watch. But if you'd like to be a sponsor, you're a small business. I'm actually reaching out more to small businesses. Of course, I'll take any business, but specifically, if you're a small business and you just want to get some exposure, send me an email right there, callensky1 at gmail.com, and we'll talk. I'll give you a phone call and we'll talk about the possibilities of seeing your logo here with the 270 logo uh, while I'm doing this podcast. So there you go. You guys have a great, finally, Friday. I will see you tonight at 5, 6, and 10 on News 40 WNKY. In the meantime, have a great day and God bless.